Morning everybody, it is SilverStar Automotive, and this is a good example of what I was talking about in one of my previous videos about like 90 model vehicles and things like that, getting ECMs and trans control modules and things like that. Well, this is I'm going to turn the camera, we got us a 95 Jeep Grand Cherokee with a 5.2 liter. As you can tell, it's got a new alternator. Well, the alternator field circuit is controlled by the ECM, which is way back there. Well, unfortunately, that circuit is no longer good inside the ECM. The truck actually runs pretty good with all things considering. So I kind of had to think out of the box on this. The good thing is this vehicle doesn't come with a LIN bus circuit. Now, try not to get too technical. There are CAN communications and stuff like that, and that's a communication area network. A LIN bus is a bidirectional single wire that would feed from a component back to a module. Well, this was pre that, so that's a good thing. So this has just got a good old-fashioned deal to where the ECM sends a signal via a good old-fashioned wire, which is the green one. You have the plain green and a green and black, and that's what tells that alternator when to charge and when not to charge. The problem was this alternator would sometimes go full fielding, which it's max, as much voltage as it can put, and other times it would just shut it off. So we had to fix that. So kind of thinking out of the box, I was like, okay, how can I make this work? Well, what I decided to do was take and do old school, and you can see it way down. Try and get this to focus for you. And you can see the silver box right there. That is from an old 70s model Dodge pickup. So I put an external voltage regulator on it, wired it in, I wrapped all the wiring in fiber tape, and what we have done is we basically have converted this back to the old days for a charging system with the battery and all. And it works great. We have no problems with it. The check engine light will remain on because the ECM can't see the fielding for the alternator. Nothing we can do about it. Those ECMs are not available. So this is basically so we can keep the vehicle in use. This was about the only option I could think of, and like I said, I had to think a little bit to even try to make this work. But this is a prime example right here. When ECMs fail, there's sometimes you can do something like this. I thought out of the box to get it. Other times, no, you're done. I mean, it's not available. But hey, also real quick, we actually do specials here a lot of times, and what we need from you guys, if you would like to be included on our emails, is you can use this or whatever, but send us your email, and we will put you on our email list, and we'll send out our specials to you as well, and little notes and stuff that happen throughout the year. Like I said, we're still here. We Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. We do work on all vehicles. I should say we. There's myself out here in the shop, and we got my little helper back here. You can see him in the back. But he starts school here Thursday, so his day's limited here. And then we got my lovely wife in the office, and she does her thing. So hey, remember, SilverStar Automotive, 918-402-6814. And I will include the email, which is ssauto2024 at outlook.com. But I'm starting to put this on all our videos now. Well, hey, you guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later on in the week.